Hello there, everyone. My name is Crazy Caleb, and it gives me great pleasure to introduce Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. So, what exactly are we going to be doing with this module? So, as you can tell by the name of the title, we're going to be using the jingles of Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated in some way, shape, or form, but we're going to do a little bit of an interesting format of doing it. So, our goal is to determine the jingle, and there will be 3 different jingles present on the module, of which you can hear by pressing the play button.
Doofenshmirtz Incorporated. Doofenshmirtz Governor's Mansion. Doofenshmirtz's ex-wife sports sedan.
And just like that, we're going to be going through one of these 3 jingles and which we're going to submit into the module. So we can simply tap the play button to hear it, and we're going to hold the play button to submit it. But we're going to be using these 2 images that are present on the bottom left and bottom right here. And we're going to be doing some sort of calculation. Well, not calculation, really. It's just finding these guys in a chart, and it's a pretty simple and straightforward thing. So we're going to find the 2 images in the table below and draw a line from the center of one to the other, and find the midpoint of this line, and the correct jingle will be one which is closest to the midpoint. Jingles in the below table are represented as different characters, and we're going to use the second page to determine which jingles are which characters. So we have our little like a snow globe thing that's got Perry on it, greetings from Perry, which is right here in the table. I've highlighted it, and we've got this sort of blue robot with like a little thing at the top, which is, if I can find it, right here. So now our goal is, what I can do is I can actually screenshot this entire table, and what we can do is we can use Snippet Sketch to essentially draw a straight line from this guy to this guy. So let's start from the center, and let's do it like that. So we have a couple options of which we can go to. We have Echo and Oscar, which we can take a look here and see if we had those on the module. But we also want to see which options we actually had present on the actual module, because we want to do whatever was closest to that straight line. So most of the time, though, it's one of the 2 that are really close to it. So let's try Echo. Doofenshmirtz Family Reunion.
Doofenshmirtz Incorporated.
Doofenshmirtz, it sounds like, okay. Right here, it sounds like Doofenshmirtz,
Doofenshmirtz Incorporated.
Sounds like that. Next up,
Doofenshmirtz Governor's Mansion.
Mansion. Doofenshmirtz, I believe I have a match case, yeah. Mansion. Doofenshmirtz Governor's Mansion, yep.
Doofenshmirtz Governor's Mansion.
The next up,
Doofenshmirtz's ex-wife sports sedan.
ex-wife, that sounds like ex-wife, that's what I heard. Wife. Ex-wife sports sedan, yep. Doofenshmirtz ex-wife sports sedan. So, between the 3 characters of which we have on the module, we have Papa, a less than sign, and a semicolon. So which of these characters is closest to the center? And taking a look here, Papa is the one that is closest right here from these 2 symbols in the center. As we can see, it's right there, compared to the greater than sign being over here, and the semicolon being a little bit further away. So we're going to submit Papa into the module because that's the one that's closest to the center line, and just like that, we will solve the module. So, Doofenshmirtz ex-wife's sports sedan.
Doofenshmirtz's ex-wife sports sedan.
So it should be this one, and now what we're going to do is we're going to hold the submit button to submit the module, because holding down the play button will submit the selected jingle.
Doofenshmirtz's ex-wife sports sedan.
And just like that is a solved module. Let's take a look at another example. This module is pretty straightforward, but it's sometimes a little bit tricky to figure out where some of the symbols are, and sometimes hearing the jingles can be a little bit muffled, but it's pretty straightforward. Alright, so now taking a look at what we have here, it appears to be Candace in a cage. As I've watched the show, it's right there, and Perry is sitting on a sofa or chair right there. So let's use the power of Snippet Sketch here, so let's take a look, and let's also determine which jingles we have. So, we have this straight line right here. Let's draw it from the center to the center, like so. Semi-straight line. Don't criticize me on it because I'm just bad. I'm not an artist. If you want to see an artist, go to Epic Toast. So let's take a look at what the jingles are.
Doofenshmirtz's basement.
Doofenshmirtz's basement. Wave match case. Love that one. The next up,
Doofenshmirtz abandoned vacuum cleaner factory.
Doofenshmirtz abandoned vacuum cleaner factory. Yep, right there.
Doofenshmirtz on a crab boat.
Doofenshmirtz on a crab boat. On a crab boat. Yep. So now these are the three characters that we have. We have Sierra, Tango, and 3. Which one of these is closer to the center? 3 in this case is gonna be right there. And taking a look for Sierra and Tango just to make sure. Sierra is over here. Definitely not Sierra. And where is Tango? Tango is. If I can find it, that would be nice. Alright, now I'm scanlining. Tango's right over here. They're right next to each other. So, the one that is closest to the midpoint of the line would be 3 right here. Not Sierra and Tango. So that's what we're going to submit. So we're going to submit to Doofenshmirtz abandoned vacuum cleaner factory. So I believe that was number 2 that we got.
Doofenshmirtz abandoned vacuum cleaner factory.
So now hold down the play button.
Doofenshmirtz abandoned vacuum cleaner factory.
And just like that is a solved module. Let's take a look at one final example and let's see what we get. Because sometimes this module is really funny and I love these jingles so much. So let's figure out what jingles we have.
Doofenshmirtz out of the forest.
Doofenshmirtz out of the forest. Out of the forest. If I can stop getting match cases. Out in the forest, I believe it was. Yep. Next up.
Doofenshmirtz hideout shaped island.
Doofenshmirtz hideout shaped island. Nice.
Fully operational Death Star.
Fully operational Death Star. Alright. Now we have Perry appears to be captured with a chain around his waist. So that is right there. And we have the Freezinator, however you pronounce that. And that is a laser pointing up in the top left, right over here. So now we have Alpha, 9, and backward slash, or just the slash in this case because the other one isn't present. And let's see which one is closest to the center. It's like right over here. So we have Alpha, 9, and slash. Let's find them. Alpha is right over here in the top right. 9 is where? 9 is right here. Okay, that's pretty close. That's closer than Alpha for sure. Closest to the midpoint of the line. And then actually, I believe I can draw it from right here. So yeah, so let's draw the actual line. Let's just Control Z it. So let's draw from here over to here. The 9 is pretty close to the midpoint, and then compared to the backward slash, where is that one at? Backward slash is further away than 9, so in this case, our answer is going to be 9 because it is closer to the center right here, as you can see, compared to the alpha and the backward slash. It's closer to the center point, the midpoint, compared to the rest of these. So 9 is going to be our answer. And that is what we're going to submit to the module. We're going to be submitting Doofenshmirtz hideout-shaped island, which I believe is number 2.
Doofenshmirtz hideout-shaped island.
Then we're going to hold the play button.
Doofenshmirtz hideout-shaped island.
And just like that is a solved module. As always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to stay crazy, stay cool, and don't forget to Doofenshmirtz. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.